Hello, this is about cumulative frequency polygon. But before we go there, we need to understand the meaning of cumulative frequency. Maybe in the last video, it was not mentioned or explained well. Now, first, you have to understand the difference between the two tables. A normal distribution table is something you've been using for quite a long time already. It's very easy to understand. You know you have to allocate the numbers into different class or categories, I would say. Now, a cumulative frequency table is basically to understand or to help calculate what percentage of people are having, let's say, 79.5 seconds or less airtime, something like that, right? So you can easily just take out 23 and divide it by the total number of frequency. So they have different usage, and you have to understand that the numbers over here are basically the boundaries, the number that is between the gap between like 49 and 50, for example. So you can actually get them from the boundaries if you have it. If not, then you can just imagine what's the number between 49 and 50, what's the number before 40, what's the number between 59 and 60, right? And then you can write it down. Now the difference, the thing I want to emphasize too is a cumulative frequency table has a 0 at the start. Okay, so make sure that you have it at 0. Cumulative, I think it's cumulative. So yes, so once you have the table, you can draw the frequency curve. I think the drawing is the easy part. Basically, I think this is an extra. I think this one's extra. So if it's already starting at 0, that's kind of extra. That column over there is extra. So let's just remove this. I'm just gonna do this. So there are 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 class mark, not really class mark, but a number that is less than. And then 39.5 is the start here, 59.5, 79.5, 99.5, and so on. Now remember to write the title if there isn't. Cumulative frequency on the left. You don't write frequency, you put cumulative frequency. It's a different type of frequency. And then expands at the bottom. So the first one is 0, the next one is 5, 13, 24, 30, and then 40. So you can see it's always going up. If it's going down, it's not cumulative. It's something wrong if it's going down. So make sure it's always going up. Check if it's polygon or curve. Usually it's polygon. Curve is kind of difficult to draw. So curve is like an estimate of, basically you're drawing it without a ruler, right? So most likely it's going to be polygon. Force you to use a ruler so that everybody has the same answer. And then you will have something like this. So you can see the growth that is going upwards. You can see that we have a faster growth, let's say here and here, right? Comparing to the middle one here. Okay, so that's it. Frequency, and then sometimes you have to answer questions like this one, example number 8. A cumulative frequency polygon on the right shows the lengths of thumbs. How many students are there in the group? So you have to understand that the last number is the total. After adding all the students, you have 30 at the end. So 30 is the total number of students. How many of them have thumbs shorter than 49.5 cm? So shorter than 49.5 is here. So again, if this is cumulative frequency polygon, then 20 is the answer directly. But if it's a normal frequency, then you're gonna be adding the ones before it, right? So you have to be really careful what you're looking at. Answer here is 20. You don't do 20 plus 7, for example. So it's already calculated. It's already considered. The numbers before it, it's already considered in 20. How many students have at least means more than or equals to? More than or equals to 5.15 cm. 5.15 cm is over here. Oops. That's 24, I believe. Yeah, 24 at least. Now this one's a bit tricky. Some of you might just add these numbers, but it doesn't make sense, right? If you understand the cumulative frequency meaning. Less than 5.15 is 26. Less than 5.15 is 26, right? So the opposite of less than is more than. So what I'm gonna do is 30 minus 26 will be 4. And the answer for this question is 4. This is something you have to be really careful. So I think you can do percentages, right? You're just gonna get the number divided by the total. So the total is always the last one, for in this case 80 times 100%. So I'll do this question B. Percentage of challengers who took less than 80.5. Less than 80.5. So we can directly get a number. Let's just say it's 15. Yep, 15. So you do 15 divided by 80 times 100%. You don't put percentage in your answer. You want your answer to have a percentage. So you don't calculate it. You do 15 divided by 80 times 100. It's 18.75%. Okay? If you put percentage, you will get decimal. And it doesn't look nice if it's decimal. That is the end of this video. I will see you in school. Bye.